Hello guys and welcome to Birmingham Fan TV. The final score is Birmingham City 2, Blackburn 2. Ultimately it's another draw. It's another 2-2 against Blackburn, which is a bit odd that both games were 2-2 this season. But I think it's 2 points dropped rather than a point gained. It's a point gained at the end. We were lucky to get that point, but 2 points dropped. I think that after the first 20 minutes, I think it was the best start we made to a game this season, I would probably say, other than maybe QPR. But in the opening 20 minutes, we were on top. We won every first ball. We were intense. We showed good composure on the ball, creativity. We were opening them up, getting into the little pockets. Hotter was pulling the strings, and deservedly got the goal. We could have had two maybe before that. So ultimately, I think that we really could have done a lot more than just be 1-0 up. And then the minute the goal went in, momentum seemed to swing. It was really weird that all of a sudden we were not doing what we were doing in the first 20 minutes. We were losing first balls. We couldn't get the ball down. Every time we tried to make a pass, it was either intercepted or we were sending it out of play, and it just gave Blackburn that little bit of emphasis going into half-time. We've held down till half-time, and at that point I think Gary Monk should have changed the system. I think ultimately it was the system that wasn't working. I think if you looked at it, every time we got the ball and either cleared it, I think Blackburn were playing long balls, trying to hit Danny Graham and Bradley Dack, and when our centre-halves were winning the ball, they were knocking the ball forward, and then Blackburn were picking up on the second balls, and that's where we were losing it, in that middle of the park. And it was only when he changed the system and went back to that flat 4-4-2 and put Mahoney out on the right that we seemed to gain a little bit of control again, because ultimately Keith Bell was too deep and Hotter was too far forward, and there was a big gap in the middle of the park where Blackburn were exploiting, and I think they figured that one out. And I think teams will figure that one out now, so it may be time for a change. I don't know, but we'll wait and see. Blackburn's first goal, it's so poor. We seem to have a problem with defending these sort of set pieces from, I don't know, any side, but that right-hand side seems to be a problem. They've whipped the ball round. I know it's low, I know it's difficult. I'm not going to blame Camp, because ultimately I don't think he could see it, but we've got to be doing better there. We shouldn't have conceded the corner in the first place, and we've got to be doing better. And then at 1-1, you'd hope that we'd go again, and maybe they would drop back and we'd regain a little bit of momentum. No, it just didn't happen. We just kept playing misplaced passes. It doesn't matter who was on the pitch. I think Amrabti was a breath of fresh air. I think he was really good. I think he looked sharp and potentially want to start next game. I think it's frustrating because Magoma was our best player in the first 20 minutes and then disappeared with the game after that, and that's really annoying. And we just didn't have anything going forward. We kept playing a diagonal to Jukovic. He was getting, outdone in the air every time. I think it might be time to change Jukovic up. Not that, he's a bad player, but maybe the system needs a little bit of a rejig. So the second goal was so disappointing to concede. We've lost the initial header. We've not dealt with the second ball, and we've allowed them to get a shot off, which is deflected past Camp. And at 2-1, you're fearing the worst. But thankfully we managed to go up the other end and get that equaliser from Adams from an absolutely impossible angle. This kid is Premier League top 8 quality. This kid is destined for the top, and I think everyone can see it. 21 goals this season. Well done, Shea. Ultimately, it's hard because we should be grateful for the point, but you've got to be winning these sorts of games if you want to be in those top 10, top 8 positions. And it's frustrating. But I think Colin had a good game today, coming back into the team. I'm going to point a few key players out for us there. Colin did really well. I think Gardner did really well on the right-hand side, but I don't think he's a wide player. I think this system might work against certain teams, but it's certainly not working at the minute. So in the next game, I think, personally, we should revert back to that 4-4-2, that flat 4-4-2. And it might be time to make some changes. I think on Tuesday night we go to Bristol City, and we need to be looking at maybe Vassell in for Jukovic up front for a little bit of pace, something different, getting the channels. Mrabti to give Magoma a rest on that left-hand side. Go back to a 4-4-2 and put Hotter back on the right with Gardner and Kiftembeld in the midfield. I think Wes Harding, looking at it, has been really unlucky to be dropped. I saw somebody make a suggestion to put Harding back in the middle and maybe take Morrison out or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys need to, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. But yeah, on to Tuesday night, where it's going to be a tough game. Anything we get from Bristol City has got to be viewed as a positive, because that today it's a point on the board. It's another point towards, well, if we do get the deduction, it's a point towards safety, I guess, or security. And Blackburn are a good team. Full credit to Blackburn. Another team that came with a game plan, executed it really well. They've got some really good players in that team, but Blues really need to start learning how to be better against these sorts of teams at home, guys. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to catch the vlog as well, which should be out just after this. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're really close to that 1,000 now. Go and follow us on social media if you haven't already, guys. You've got plenty of content on there, and you don't want to miss out on that one, guys. Leave us a like if you did enjoy it, and comment down below your thoughts, guys. But we'll see you for the Bristol City vlog on Tuesday. In fact, no, we will see you for the Bristol City preview, which should be out Monday morning, guys. But look out for that one. We'll see you soon. Keep right on.